Yeah, buddy, we got Ridgeway racing the F3 here at Hungaroring this week. This will be version 2 of the setup. All the setups going to be found in the Patreon link below in the description. Give me a like and subscribe if things are working out for you and these setups are doing you good. All the setups this season are free to download. The Patreon setup, at least for this season, is donation optional. Free setups to download. But let's go ahead. We're going to do a hot lap and then we'll go over it corner by corner for you real quick. Here we go. All right, so here we are headed into turn one. I brake right there at the line. Heavy brake, trail it, hit the curb, let it rip. There's even more room to run off over there. Play one time in slow-mo. Could probably brake even slightly later. I try to open it up by going to the left some. I used a little bit of this curb to rotate, and I'm getting on the throttle as quick as I can. It's definitely a few more tenths we can get out of turn one. So into turn two. On this one, you could probably do less of a punch on the early part of that brake, really drag it out. But you really want to get the car maybe even lower, maybe earlier. I late apexed it. Then it's full throttle out of here. This is really easy, especially with all the downforce that we have. So this is a tricky one, at least the first few times. I'm touching this curb. I'm giving it a slight bit of brake, grabbing that curb to rotate. I'm on the throttle pretty quick. Up to 100 as quick as we can. This one you don't have to punch the brake to 50% like I did, but it seemed to work that time. This one, maybe if you brake a little earlier, you can really drag the brake into the apex, carry a bit more speed, probably catch a few more tenths there, maybe one or two more tenths maybe. And into turn six, this one takes a little while to get down because you can use so much. You could use so much track you don't even realize it when this is the first time I did Hungaroring, so I'm finding the limits everywhere, and apparently you can drive over every curb that you'd like. So there, it's brake, 50, let it go as you turn. I mean, the car's all over there. Touch that orange curb is what I try to do. And throttle out. Like the throttle's before that second curb, so that's not too bad. This is let it go, hit the curb, floor it. Let it go, touch the curb, try to floor it. Or you can have old shaky throttle feet like me. See, I really want to get the car moving. There's so much you can use all that track. Two in the green, two on the red and whites. Then it's just full throttle through here. Boom. Hit that little curb, hit that curb, let it go. Barely even touch the brakes. Let's see. Maybe 5%. just 3% up, and then let it rip on the apex there. Probably even hit the throttle a little earlier, maybe even let off the throttle later. This one's not the best. Could be better. But basically, getting up on this curve, hitting the brake, letting it go, trying to get more curb there, and go full throttle out. This one's interesting, actually. It took me a while to figure out the braking point, so... It's right. I'm looking at that box. As soon as I pass that box, I'm hitting that brake, letting it off, turning the car, turning the car, turning the car, and just pushing the throttle out. It's like, when does this throttle happen? Turn it. I'm watching this for the first time too, guys. And just pushing at the throttle as much as I can without losing the car. You can see the steering wheel trying. But on here, you don't even have to go this wide, but you got to get it in real tight. And you can get on the throttle pretty early on this one. Again, it's ease on the throttle. Use up all this track you can, and you're good to go. So barely even dragging the brake. Getting on the throttle as quick as I can. Not just stomping on it, but really hitting it. And that turned into a 37.1 on some bad corners here and there, you know. I think we can get into the 36s this week. I hope this setup does you well, and you know, in practice, push hard, learn those curbs, make sure you get all your crashes out of the way ahead of time. I forgot about that. I like to do that at the end of every race stint, so we get our crashes out of the way. Get your safety rating up for the officials. All right, we got to see this in like a camera view. All right, one more time. Slow-mo. Yeah? Ridge racing. Not anymore. All right. I hope this, if you made it to this part of the video, there's the cherry on top for you. We made this setup super fragile this week. That way, when you crashed, everything just explodes off into, you know, no man's land. So good luck this week. I hope this video helps learn the track, relearn the track. I hope the setups make you go faster. And y'all have a good one.